morning, bumblebeesies. Happy Sunday. It is not morning. It's 1:45 right now, and I am going to be making some baked ziti, and I'm making this today. Well, this is going to be for tomorrow's dinner, but I'm making it today because tomorrow is going to be another long day for the kids. They have practice after school all night, so they have to bring their dinner with them. So I'm gonna make it today, and I'm doing it now so it'll have plenty of time to cool off, and I can put it in the refrigerator. And then tomorrow I just heat it up. So I thought it would be fun if I did a little cook with me video. So right now I am just mincing up a couple cloves of garlic. And then I also have that leftover onion from the other day, half of an onion. So I'm gonna dice this up. And I already have a pot of water on the stove. We're waiting for that to boil. Oh. Let me put you guys down so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh my gosh, everything is falling. Okay, so I have half of an onion here. I have 3 cloves of garlic. I'm gonna saute all of that with some Italian style pork sausage. And then we'll add some sauce. I make the baked ziti exactly how I make lasagna, except I don't add parsley. Other than that, it's basically like the same thing. So we're also going to add some ricotta cheese. I'm gonna mix this whole container of ricotta cheese. This is 15 ounces. I'm gonna mix this with an egg. We're gonna mix it in a bowl. So let me get a bowl. Oh yeah, and I also have some iced coffee. I haven't had coffee yet. I just barely made this maybe like 10 minutes ago. I decided to make iced coffee today. So it's just, you know, my regular coffee. I put regular creamer in that. I didn't use the whipping cream today, because I didn't think I would have enough, because I only have a little bit left. So I said, oh, I better just use regular creamer. Where did I put the lid? Oh, here. Okay, so ricotta cheese in there. Crack an egg. And then, so there's the ricotta cheese egg mixture. Now let's start cooking the sauce. So good. Okay, I'm gonna start by sauteing the onions. I have a little bit of oil in there. And then add the garlic. And then the sausage. You can make this without meat if you don't want it with meat, or you can even use just ground beef or turkey or whatever you want. It can be meatless, or you know, you can add the meat. I like it with sausage, and I also like it with ground beef. Today I'm just using sausage. So we're just gonna break up the meat and brown it. I forgot to mention that you also want to get your oven turned on to 350. Okay, so now that the meat is cooked, I'm going to add in the sauce. I'm just using Will it focus? I'm just using Hunt's traditional, just use whatever you like. Okay, and then we're just gonna let it simmer. You can add, if you want to add extra seasonings, you know, make it the way you like it, go right ahead. So we're just gonna let this simmer and then wait for the water to boil so we can add the noodles. I'm gonna add the noodles. And the package, on the instructions it says to cook for 11 minutes. I'm gonna cook it a little bit under because we are gonna continue cooking it in the oven. So just like maybe 9 to 10 minutes. So I have the noodles here, I already drained them. I'm gonna add them back into my pot. And then I like to mix in a little bit of the sauce just to get the noodles a little saucy. Just doing a light coating of sauce. Okay, just like that. So just like that, a very light coating of sauce. So I have my foil pan here. You can use just a regular baking dish, whatever you have. I like foil pans because it's easy cleanup. And then I have my ricotta cheese here. I also have the shredded mozzarella. I'm gonna grab some grated Parmesan cheese too. And then I have the noodles here, and then I have the sauce back here. So what I like to do is put a little bit of sauce at the bottom. Just like that. And then add half of the noodles. And then I'm gonna add some ricotta cheese. Spread that. Try to spread it evenly. And then mozzarella cheese. This is gonna be nice and cheesy, you guys. And then sauce. Okay, and then the rest of the noodles. So it's kind of like a lasagna. And then ricotta cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit of this sauce. It should just be the mozzarella next, but I have a little bit of sauce left, so you could always save the extra sauce too if you want to keep that on the side, because sometimes people want to put extra sauce, but I'm just gonna put it there. Okay, and then mozzarella cheese. Okay, and then the last thing that I like to add is just add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And then I'm gonna bake this in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes until the cheese is nice and melted. So here is the baked ziti right out of the oven. I left it in for 25 minutes. You can leave it in even a little bit longer if you want the cheese to be more golden brown. But yeah, that's it, baked ziti. It's super yummy. I'm just gonna let this cool and then we'll give it a try later on.